Welcome to Activity 1 of this training session on developing cultural sensitivity in hospitality. In this activity, you'll create a cultural awareness checklist, a simple but powerful tool that helps hospitality staff observe and respond to a guest's communication style during the very first moments of interaction. Why is this important? Because the first 60 seconds with a guest can set the tone for their entire experience. In that short window, we receive verbal and nonverbal signals that reflect the guest's preferences, personality, and cultural expectations. The goal of this activity is to train your eyes and ears to develop an internal radar for cultural cues. This is the foundation of intercultural competence in real-world hospitality settings. Step 1. Understand the objective. Imagine a guest walks up to your desk. You smile and say hello. In that moment, what should you look for? Is the guest making strong eye contact or avoiding it? Are they standing very close or maintaining space? Are they smiling, relaxed, chatty, or quiet and reserved? Even these subtle cues can tell us how the guest expects the interaction to unfold. Some guests want friendliness and informality. Others may expect formality, titles, or more distance. Your task is to identify these early signs and suggest ways staff can respond to them in a culturally respectful way. Step 2. Group brainstorming. You'll work in small groups. Start by reflecting on your own experiences, whether through travel, work, or personal life. Think about cultural differences you've observed in the way people greet, speak, or behave in public settings. Ask yourselves, what do you notice first in a guest's behavior? What could that behavior suggest about their cultural expectations? How should a staff member respond in a way that respects those expectations? Focus on both verbal and nonverbal observations. Some areas to consider: eye contact, greeting style, formal versus casual, body language and personal space, facial expressions and gestures, tone of voice and pacing of speech, whether the guest initiates small talk or prefers directness. As you brainstorm, keep asking, what might this behavior mean? How should I adjust my communication? Step 3. Create your checklist. Now it's time to put your ideas into a usable format. Create a checklist that hospitality staff can quickly reference. It should help them notice guest behavior and respond thoughtfully. Use simple, practical language. Each item on your checklist should follow this model. What to observe. Does the guest use a formal greeting? How to respond? Mirror the tone. If formal, maintain professionalism and use titles. Aim for around 8 to 10 items that reflect a variety of cultural styles and preferences. This checklist is not about labeling guests. It's about staying alert, respectful, and adaptable from the very first moment. Step 4. Present and reflect. Once your group has completed the checklist, each team will present their version to the rest of the group. As you present, explain why you chose each item, what cultural communication patterns it relates to, how the observation can guide a respectful response. This part of the session is where we all learn from each other. You'll see how different teams interpret behaviors and how broad and diverse cultural communication can be. We'll then gather the most effective checklists and turn them into real training tools that can be shared across teams, hotels, or departments. You're not just doing an activity. You're creating something that could help colleagues across your organization welcome guests more effectively. Great hospitality begins with keen observation. By building your cultural awareness, you're laying the foundation for smoother interactions, better service, and stronger guest relationships. Let's take these insights into our next activity, where you'll put them to use in real-time scenarios.